Money Game Part 1. In for a rennie, in for a pound. Did you know that the official currency of the People's Republic of China is known as the renminbi and is the fifth most traded currency in the world? Any chuckles? Step up to the couch, Ren lad.
It's a strange time we're living in. Bull can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, stripe, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A bull chained to your shoes.
One of the things I love about Ren is that he doesn't waste a single word or line. He is clinically efficient with his delivery. He packs so much into every verse. Here he starts by addressing the fear and inferiority that many people feel in today's world. It's an expression of collective anxiety and insecurity experienced due to the complexities of modern society. I'm a poet, and by fuckmuggle do I know it. These are themes that we see again and again in Ren's songs, so they are obviously very important to him. Ren grew up in North Wales and lived there until he moved to Bath to study music performance at Bath Spa University. He later lived in London, and, after a few years back in Wales for health reasons, Brighton. But those formative years in Wales would have shaped Ren's view of the world, and the role that politics plays.
I'm pain, it's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns.
Rural Wales in the 1990s would have likely offered Ren a somewhat charming and community-oriented childhood. Traditional Welsh festivals like Eisteddfod, cultural festivals featuring music, poetry, and art competitions, would have been an integral part of life. Anglesea's beautiful coastline and countryside would have provided endless opportunities for outdoor adventures. Technology like personal computers and the internet was still in its infancy. In his song, 1990s, Ren boasted of achieving a megabyte an hour, on his dial-up modem. He described enjoying traditional real-world activities such as water bombs, potato guns, knock door run, and a super soaker filled with piss. So why did Ren rally so hard against the powers that be? What was he fighting? Wales has its own devolved government, known as the Senedd, Welsh Parliament, which has legislative powers in various policy areas, including education, health, and transportation. This means that Ren would have seen Welsh politicians responsible for making decisions and setting policies that directly affect the lives of people in Wales. We'll hear more about that in just a moment.
But money was invented for trade. Bernardo's bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game.
Short side note. Wales is famous for its roof slate. But did you know that in America, dollar bills can be recycled into house roofs? The U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing shreds old and damaged dollar bills, which are then sold to a company that turns them into roofing shingles. As it happens, I just had my roof tiled for free. They said it was on the house. Back to Wales for a moment. As Ren grew up, he saw the country face economic challenges, particularly in areas with high levels of deprivation. Issues related to economic development, job creation, and regional disparities often feature prominently in Welsh politics. It wasn't just Wales with money worries either. The wider United Kingdom experienced at least 5 major economic challenges and crises between 1990 when Ren was born and 2019 when he released this song. This included Black Wednesday in 1992, the dot-com bubble in 2000-2001, the global financial crisis of 2007 and the decision to leave the European Union, Brexit, in 2016. And in many ways the song was also prescient. It was just 1 year before the COVID pandemic was to rock global markets once more. It's easy to see how these turbulent experiences might lead to a distrust of capitalism and consumerism.
Oh, rain, rain. a storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game.
All of these factors will have fed into Ren's opinion of politics and politicians as he grew into adulthood. In a 2014 blog, Ren wrote, "I noticed that a lot of people I loved were stuck in jobs they didn't really enjoy and doing the same thing day in day out. I knew this feeling, being obviously bored, and sometimes depressed, but doing very little to escape it other than losing myself in a world of online episodes of Breaking Bad or Heroes, or when I was younger going out at the weekend and getting so drunk that the mundanity of it all becomes blurred by an excess of alcohol and sticky-floored nightclubs." Ren went on to write, "You're not really alive living that kind of life, but you're not really dead. You just exist on a plane of limited experiences and repetition. It's an easy routine to fall into, with stacking up bills, debts, rent, travel costs, and my chronic middle-class addiction to buying avocados. The money has to come from somewhere. But does life really have to be a constant state of déjà vu?"
Stop. Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate.
Mr. President, I just heard that Elon Musk has reinstated Donald Trump's Twitter account. What that twat won't do for $8. Do you know what the difference is between Musk and God? God doesn't think he's Elon Musk. Did you know? Elon Musk and Bill Gates combined their enormous wealth and power to develop the most effective penis enlargement pill ever created. They're calling it elongates. And why do you think Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk and Richard Branson are so excited for space? They've fucked almost everyone on our planet, and want one last shot at Uranus.
When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets, they say badly through gritted teeth, that's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same.
Ren provides some great examples from modern history to back up his claim that all of us are immigrants. In fact, the concept that we are all descended from immigrants is a widely accepted perspective in anthropology, genetics, and human history. Human beings, as a species, originated in Africa, and early humans began migrating out of Africa to other parts of the world around 60,000 to 70,000 years ago. Over tens of thousands of years, human populations migrated across continents, adapting to various environments and climates. These migrations led to the diverse populations and ethnicities we see today.
Old situations play on repeat, the same old TV shows repeat, yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions aren't our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right, in the middle we sleep.
In more recent history, colonization, forced migration, and the global movement of people due to economic, political, and social factors have further contributed to the mixing and migration of human populations and, of course, human migration is an ongoing process. People continue to move between countries and regions for various reasons, including economic opportunities, family reunification, and seeking refuge. While we are all descendants of immigrants in a broad sense, it's essential to recognize and respect the specific cultural, historical, and ancestral backgrounds of different communities and individuals. The history of human migration is complex and has shaped the rich tapestry of diversity that exists in the world today. Talking of tapestries, did you know that the Bayeux Tapestry is not historically accurate? Turns out the whole story has been embroidered. What a stitch-up.
Rain, 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 a storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
This old money game.
Overall, this rather bleak song expresses deep-seated frustrations, anxieties, and a desire for self-awareness and societal change. But the repeated mantra of rain, rain, rain in the lyrics may symbolize cleansing or renewal, suggesting a desire for change and a fresh start in addressing these societal issues. There is a seed of hope contained within this song. It serves as a call for greater introspection and responsibility in the face of these challenges. We can acknowledge and accept that we play a crucial part in the current system. If we confront our own biases and history, we can start to move towards a more equitable future. And if we are to change the future, we must find ways to work together creatively to do things differently. I look forward to reacting to Part 2 and seeing whether Ren proposes any plausible alternatives to this old money game.